Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I am Rainy Lee and this is my overall message for the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Now this can be your sun, moon, or rising. Now I will be using the totally unofficial Adventure Time Tarot deck. So if you need to look that up, I will also put that in the description there. But, so let's begin, shall we? I've been getting this, intuitive message that, things are starting to move in a direction that you may not want, but, is for the best. Let me see, move that so you can see that. Perfect. Okay, so with the Hierophant, so if anyone knows Adventure Time, like I do, I'm such a fan of it. When I see Lemongrab as the Hierophant and as the Knight of Coins here, initially this is telling me that a relationship may become strained, especially when it concerns money. And Ten of Wands here kind of suggests like, oh, I heard OnlyFans. I don't know if somebody's doing OnlyFans or something, but it's kind of like somebody finding out, yeah, and not, okay, yeah, finding out about that, or, you know, not really seeing the bigger picture on what you want to do. Someone might be quick to judge your current situation and what's going on, because it seems like, yeah, Wheel of Fortune reversed and Two of Swords. So it's kind of like taking action with no real plan, I suppose, and someone's like criticizing that, I guess. We have the Eight of Coins here and the King of Cups reversed and the Four of Wands. I feel like this should be, yeah, okay. So with the Four of Wands and the Eight of Coins, this is kind of like your vision that you see that others can't really see. Because some people just don't share your vision. When you present something or when you plan something or when people see you in your process, it may not look like much to them because they can't see what you're trying to do. Okay, so Five of Coins kind of came out like that. I'll let you see the imagery though. So it kind of came out like that. So the Five of Coins in a somewhat reversed, almost upright position kind of tells me that someone's getting through something and moving through a certain period in their life financially and materially, financially. It doesn't have to be financial, but this is definitely regarding material goods. Let's see. Oh, okay, I heard, now this may not apply to all of you, take what resonates and leave what does not, but this kind of is giving, like, someone sees you and thinks they're doing better than you, or thinks that they're better than you because of a certain situation. So it's like, they're kind of telling their friends, I don't know what's going on, I don't know what to do about it, or like, I don't know who the fuck they are, yeah. Use your intuition regarding who this is or what, you know, this could be, but like the Hermit reversed, I get the scene of Lumpy Space Princess, if you know, you know, running with the wolves and basically making up made-up shit and made-up drama because they literally have nothing else to do. So they see this person, and this is the King of Ooh here, right? The self-proclaimed King of Ooh. And so, he's kind of a charlatan at times, but in general, before he gets into elections or anything, he's really not too big of a threat aside from just conning people, right? So people might see you as like conning people or taking advantage of people, and this is like gossip, sharing among friend group, maybe talking, maybe somebody feels like they're on top of you, they got you, you know, because they think they're doing much better than you. And the Queen of Swords reversed here is kind of like a reality check of like, oh no, honey, you got it all wrong. I'm not gonna explain it. I don't have to explain my shit to you because I don't want to and I don't need to. Yeah, Queen of Wands here. Like, I don't need to explain my shit to you. I got a stinger and I will fucking sting you if I need to. Like, keep out of keep out of my shit, because I know what I am and what I can and cannot do. And if you can't see that, that's totally fine, babe. But like, don't come at me sideways just because you can't see my vision. Yeah, Two of Coins. Yeah, and the Page of Swords. You're smart enough. You're smart enough. You know what the fuck you're doing. So don't try and explain yourself to anybody, because it really does seem like, yeah, someone is like, well, step up, bro. Step up. You know, you really about that life? Fucking show me. You know, oh, you want to talk shit? You know, then you're ready to get hit. You know, that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting right now, is like, you're not about no pussy shit, is what I'm hearing. Is like, you're not about that fucking tiptoeing around whatever. Like, if you're gonna get it done, get it fucking done. And that's kind of like the vibe that I'm getting. And also, like, if you're about that, you're about that. If you got something to say about me, say it. Otherwise, drop it, because I don't want to hear it from you, Nancy, or Sue. So leave it the fuck alone. If you ain't got nothing to say to me about me, then keep it out of your mouth. I don't want to hear your friends talk about me. I don't want to hear this, that, or the other, unless it is from the horse's mouth. So it's kind of like, maybe someone's like, yeah, because, like, you're a likable ass bitch. Like, you're a likable ass person. And you're smart. And you're elusive. And so people are like, how the fuck am I going to compete? Or how can I even relate? They can't. Excuse me. My nose is running. And sometimes that happens when I start channeling. Ugh. Yeah, someone's coming in hot here to, like, I heard, talk their shit. And, you know, maybe you might let them talk their shit knowing, like, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. But the Fool reversed here is, like, fucking just dumb. It's just dumb. It's not worth your time. But it might get you heated up enough to the point where it's like, bitch, shut up. Like, you don't even know what you're talking about. The Fool here, it's Ice King. Ice King, on his best days, is sweet and lonely and a little bit misguided. On his worst days, he's a fucking dick, and he knows he's being a dick. And then he does something like drop bubblegum in the fucking vat of acid, you know? Shit like that. Like, oops, did I do that? And then just play it off like, oh, I'm such a silly little shit. No. You know, he knows what the fuck he's doing. They know what the fuck they're doing. And you see that, and you see that they know. It's like, I see you. You see me seeing you. And so, like, what's up? What's up? Wow. Yeah. So it's, Strength here. It's gonna take some, yeah, let me show you the cards that came out. Strength here. This is Jake. Self-control, playing his viola, you know, kind of staying in his business and being like, oh, okay, well, you know, I am who I am, and it's not gonna bother me, because I can go out and do whatever I want to do and be who I want to be, regardless of who these people think. Oh, I'm getting Adam's family. Dance how they want to dance, be who they want to be, Adam's family, you know, it's kind of like, you don't give a fuck. So as long as you can step out of that bubble of like, they're saying what they're saying, but it's all them, and it's not me. They're just projecting some shit that they don't even know what's going on. Why let this affect me? Because in the end, I'm free. I'm a fucking bubble floating on the breeze, right? Like, I'm a bubble floating on the breeze, and they're the ones, like, sitting there feeling all sad and shit and feeling like they got some. Like, they got something on you. In reality, you're the fucking bubble. You're like, oh shit, you got some? Okay. Like, okay, you think you got some? Cool. Bye. Peace. Yeah. Yeah. King of Wands reversed. I feel like this is intuitively the right way. Pause. Four of Coins is not a bad card. However, it can turn bad. This is kind of like saying, I got me, and this is all I care about. But now I'm going to get all this and that, so that I can keep supplementing me. So maybe someone's kind of like seeing you and they're like, okay, I got this. Now I'm gonna just keep taking and hoarding, just like taking little bits here and there, like pennies at a time until suddenly they have $100. From your bank account, whatever. This is like your spiritual bank account, not your actual bank account. It could be your bank account, but take what resonates and leave what doesn't. This is really like, okay, I got this person right here. I got this, like, maybe I got 50 cents right there, right? And I'm like, okay, I got 50% from this person. Now let me go ahead and take just 1 penny here, 1 penny there, 1 penny there. And next thing you know, they got $100, and you're down spiritually or physically $100. So, and the King of Wands is kind of like, he's a sneaky little shit. He knows what he's doing. He's strategic. He's planning. He's the king of wizards for a reason. He's the Wizard King. In the series, he's the Wizard King. He's the most powerful of them all, and he's also like a weird cat guy at the same time. So like, you know, he oversees all this shit, and he's like, oh, you know, well, let me see how I can spin this to my advantage. So that's kind of the vibe I'm getting from the King of Wands. Let's see, Spirit, anything else for the fire signs collective, please? Okay, yeah. 8 of Wands, Page of Wands, and 4 of Swords. Okay. I heard Glass Boy, no, where are you going? On an adventure! So this is kind of like, you're going out, you're doing your own thing, you're doing what the fuck you're supposed to be doing. You're doing the damn thing, you know, it's awesome. And, people see that. If you know Nepter, you know. It's kind of like, hello, I found you another stick, creator, and you have, like, all the sticks you need. And it's like, thanks, Nepter. Like, appreciate it, hun. He's just kind of, like, tagging along, doing the thing. Just tagging along, kind of, like, riding on your coattail a little bit. Being like, I found you a stick, creator, and you're like, thanks. Like, I've got plenty fucking sticks. So it's kind of like, take a break. Maybe it's time to take a break from this connection, or just take a break in general, and get some rest. You know, this person, it doesn't seem like they're, trying to leech off of you consciously. I think it's more of like, it's more of like they want you, and they want to be around you. And so they try and take what they can and try and flip it into something that they think will benefit for you. But sometimes it's just not beneficial. It just is what it is, you know? But you can still kind of be like, thanks, hun. Now go play, you know? I'm gonna go take a nap. I heard mommy needs a nap. If you have children, maybe this is your children, you know? You're trying to get something done, and like, you might be overwhelmed and exhausted, and your kid's just kind of like, here, mommy. I found you another stick, you know? I found you a penny when you were talking about saving or something, and you're like, okay, hon. Thank you. I need a break. Oh, that's funny energy. That's funny. I love that. It's not bad energy at all. Maybe it's just, yeah, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. In this point right here, I'm really getting someone's observing and doesn't really understand exactly. So they're doing their best to support you the way they can. Yeah, the Lovers here. The Lovers is a beautiful card. If you know Adventure Time, you know. They're true love, honestly, in my opinion. Tree Trunks and Mr. Pig, endgame. As far as, like, the couples in Adventure Time. And then Sweet Pea comes along, and that's their kid, their giant baby, and they're just kind of like, you know, mommy and daddy, they're happy, you know, I want to make them happy too, you know, how a kid really is like. Maybe someone's, oh goodness, maybe someone's having a baby. Maybe someone's got a kid. Maybe a lover that you're going to meet has a kid. Oh my goodness. Sorry, that's potentially, some of this resonates with me too. The Emperor and the Ace of Coins. Okay, so the Emperor, this is Finn and Jake's dad right here. He's the He's the one who teaches them everything they need to know about slaying evil and being righteous and doing all this cool adventuring stuff, right? Him and his lady, they were the power couple that was, like, back in the day, killing all the demons and taking names and being super cool. And then, shit. So maybe, so you could be meeting somebody, or maybe someone's coming in to, I heard, set an example, and also, like, the Ace of Coins is kind of like an offering or someone receiving something. So it's kind of like you know, this Ace of Coins. It could be you, it could be somebody else who's got a lot. They've got a lot going for them, the Ace of Coins. And maybe they don't mean to come off as, like, I don't know, abrasive or whatever, you know. I'm getting Capricorn energy. It's kind of like, they're just trying to get their dad's shit together, really. they're just trying to help get somebody's shit together, or and you know, their dad, to show their affection, is kind of like, hey son, I made you an ocarina. It doesn't have any holes in it, so it doesn't really play, so it's just a big lump of clay. But you know, in the end, you know, they're gonna be who they're gonna be, essentially. His dad is still basically a kid, and the way he receives his version of materialism is just different than the way his version of materialistic success is. So he sees this, and he's coming to an understanding of, like, huh, so this is what it is, huh? Well, as long as you're happy. Yeah, it's like someone coming to an understanding, too, that, you know, maybe their version of success and happiness in their mind for you isn't the same as what you have in mind. But, you know, they're coming to that conclusion of, like, oh, well, as long as they're happy and they know what they're doing, I guess. In that scene, I don't know if you watch Adventure Time like I do, but in this scene, he comes back to his wife and to their big condo, and he's Kim Kil-won, he's super, super successful, and he's just kind of talking to his wife, and he's like, so, I tried talking to my dad, and, you know, it did, whatever, and she's like, oh, well, how'd it go, hun? And he's like, well, you know, I don't think it's ever gonna be the way I expected him to be, and I thought he could be. And the wife was like, oh, I'm sorry, hon, and he's kind of like, no, you know, I think he's good. I think that's okay. Yeah, someone's finally wrapping their head and coming to accept something about somebody, and it's, you know, it's kind of a nice thing. It's a nice thing right here. Anything else for the collective? I don't know who this could be in your life, but take where it resonates, leave where it doesn't. I don't know. I know where it resonates for me, but okay, usually Two of Wands signifies a choice here. Usually, right? But in this reading, it's funny. Someone's guides are funny, spirits being funny. Usually this signifies a choice, and maybe this is a choice for some of you. Or maybe it's just taking what you got and being like, hey, I might not have much, but hey, I got 2 pickles. If you watch The Little Rascals, I got a pickle, I got a pickle, I got a pickle, hey, 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 hey. You know, it's kind of like taking what you got and running with it, being happy with what you got. And maybe some people can't imagine being happy in your situation, but you're just kind of like, hey, I am where I am, and I'm happy about it. I could be in a worse place. I could be in a better place. Who cares? I'll get there someday. Yeah, this is a really happy, fun vibe reading. It's kind of like, go where you need to go. Go where you feel wanted. Judgment. Wow, and then some cards fell. So I'm going to take these. Oh, okay. So, last cards in the reading. So, okay, I'm gonna just push these. Oh my, and my coffee, y'all. Anyways, boom, 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 right? Judgment right here. It seems like everything's working out for the best as far as like karmic spiritually. Things are going the way they're supposed to be going as far as, you know, life path wise. And maybe you're feeling that. Maybe you're kind of intuitively moving, and maybe some people can't see it, and maybe some people can. Either way, you're in your own thing, you're doing what you're doing, and it's kind of like you're manifesting your own reality. You're in your dream space right now, and your guides are guiding you in a way that might not be visible to a whole lot of people. And it's supposed to be that way, because if people were supposed to be seeing exactly what you were doing, you know, it probably won't work out as well in the future. It's kind of like, leave a little mystery for those who deserve it, or those who need it. Not everybody needs to know your business, and you're seeing that, and you're feeling that, and you're like, I'm good. The universe has your back. And so it's just kind of like, all right, it's time to take those manifestations, those things you've been doing, and write it down and start, you know, setting it ablaze. Maybe you're supposed to write a petition and set it on fire. Maybe your guides could be calling you to do that as well. That's what I've heard. I know that's something I'll be doing. But it's like, write a petition, write down what you want. Because Ace of Wands and the Sun, both heavy fire, which also confirms the energy of this. Yeah, Knight of Cups, Billy! I don't know if you know. If you know, you know. Billy! Yeah, he's a badass. And he's always going places and doing things. And he takes no shit from nobody. And people are like, oh shit, it's Billy. When he comes through, when he walks through the fucking building, it's, oh shit, there's Billy. You know, that's the kind of vibe it is. Comment down below if that's you. Oh shit, it's Billy. Oh shit, it's so-and-so. Because that's really kind of the vibe people are getting and seeing you as. It's like, oh, it's fucking Billy. He's zooming through, you know? And, you know, he does his shit, and he gets out, and he got it. He ain't about that shit. He's mysterious. He's got everything he needs, and he doesn't ask people for nothing. And I mean, there's no shame in no shame in asking for help. But he's got it. He's doing the damn thing, and you're on your way to doing that. And people are gonna see that. Yeah. Awakening. You're awakening to your purpose. You're awakening. Maybe you're going through another spiritual awakening of some kind. That's always fun. Ha ha ha. JK, I'm being slightly sarcastic, because sometimes that shit is not fun. But anyways, Six of Wands, you're coming out on top. You know, you might be going through a certain awakening. Oh, and it's the sun and the moon, bitch! You might actually be finding somebody who's like a nice match to you. I don't know. But whatever it is, you're coming out on top. I'm not gonna say that. That's an 18 and over joke. But, you know, he do be riding. That's all I'm gonna say. But, yeah, overall, things are gonna be looking up. 3 of Swords. Be conscious. Be aware of your heart and what is realistic for you. If you know you're in a fragile place, remind yourself that you're fragile and be upfront. You know, maybe you don't like to play around with the games. Maybe you don't like that. Just follow your happiness and just be upfront with people. If you're meeting somebody and they like you, whatever, set your intentions out there, right there, out in the fucking blue. If you're not trying to be serious with nothing, let them know, like, listen, I can't promise you nothing, but I like you, I want you, and we can see what goes from there, you know, if that's what you really want to do. But that's the kind of vibe I'm getting, is like, if you suffered from a broken heart recently, and you're just trying to, like, pick yourself back up, you're getting your shit back together, and you're like, well, I got 2 pickles, I'm gonna fucking do what I gotta do with that, you know. 3 of Swords is kind of like, you know thyself, like, know yourself, know your heart, and understand exactly what you can and can't handle, so you don't fuck with somebody else's heart. Because, like, it seems like when you two come in, it's gonna be like fire and ice, you know. You don't need to melt somebody else's ice, and they don't need to put out your fire. So make sure you state it clearly, like he is. He's articulate. At his best, he's smart and articulate, but in this situation, he's a fucked up human being. Which is saying, don't be a fucked up human being. Don't be a reflection of what hurt you. Make your intentions known and be like, if you don't want something serious, let them know right off the bat. And if they fall away, they fall away. You know, it is what it is. I can't promise you nothing. I like you. I want you. Let's see how this goes. Anyways, that's been the reading. Enjoy your day, night, evening, wherever you go. Yeah. Anyways, bye.